us, we also have Major Shah, who's joining us on the broadcast this morning. Sir, do you think Pakistan is becoming overconfident because of the lack of, India condemning their actions, and they don't leave any chance of bringing up Kashmir on a global platform? Tell us, what are your thoughts?
Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Right, sir, can you hear me? And if you can,
yes.
Please tell me, what do you think? Is Pakistan becoming more overconfident because of the lack of India condemning their actions? Their focus is primarily on Kashmir, and they don't forget to bring that up on any global platform.
No, I would rather not say that they're becoming confident. I would rather call it lack of confidence and a major inferiority complex. To cover the inferiority complex, they are trying to act confident. Now, the first nation ever which has taken the road less traveled. For example, have you ever heard of a school where there are children being targeted? No. Have you ever heard that a government takes responsibility of a terror attack, of suicide bombing? I mean, it's ridiculous. We take pride in our military actions to Pakistan. When we did the surgical strike, when we did the air strikes, it was a military action. But here, they had sent across a suicide bomber, and to which the irony is, Imran Khan himself had said, it is not us, it's probably in the Indian government trying to give us a bad name by doing that action. But now it's very clear that their own government is taking responsibility of a terror attack. So they're definitely not confident. Their military is also wasn't prepared, because, as you could hear the MP say in their parliament, that his legs were trembling, he was sweating, and he was shivering. I mean, come on. Where our soldier, our pilot, Wing Commander Abhinandan, who was there in their custody, the whole world saw it. He was bold. He was brave. And all he told them was, I am not supposed to tell you that. Despite being so confident, and their government in parliament was shivering. So Pakistan definitely, I would not call it confidence. I would rather call it an inferiority complex, where they suffer. They aspire, they are thinking too big, but not realizing their own capabilities, what they can do. Pakistan today is in debt. They are in grey area of being blacklisted from FATF. The US is withdrawing support. President Trump, Nikki Haley, just we pump in so much money into Pakistan, and what do? They go and martyr our soldiers in Afghanistan. The whole world, the Pakistan's true face is being exposed. Pakistan and China, they are two nations who are friendly, because China has got investment in Pakistan, and these are the two nations in the world which are not to be trusted. And let me tell you one more thing. What happened in France? Okay, it is the Turkish president and the Prime Minister of Pakistan who are giving statements against Mr. Emmanuel Macron. But let me tell you, these are the people who are actually responsible for Islamophobia. The biggest enemies of Islam. The biggest enemy of Islam is who? The ignorant Muslim, who is giving a bad name to the other right-thinking Muslim as well. So Pakistan, look at it. Look at the name. We are a democracy, but they are People's Republic of Pakistan, where the minorities are discriminated. They have a tough time. You can take examples. I can give you a number of examples. One such example I can give you, when Pakistan and Imran Khan was a Pakistan cricket captain, the wicket keeper at his time. He suffered discrimination. So definitely, obviously, he named the next generation Danish Kaneria. Why Danish? Danish is a very Muslim-sounding name. So Danish Kaneria himself, last year, it's not even been a year, he came public with the fact that he had experienced discrimination in the Pakistan cricket team. He was made to eat, he was outclassed all the time. There itself. Now, a nation like that, which does not know how to treat its minorities, is going to teach us by writing a letter to Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook, what's happening in India. Come on. That nation should first sort out its own internal matters and then try to peep into what is happening in the neighboring nation. Why why is there a turmoil? They were a civil war. Let me tell you, 2 days back, I was on channel, and the Pakistani gentleman says, "Na hi hamare yahan dhamake ho rahe hain, na hi yahan civil war ho rahi hai." And on television screen, you can see what is going on. You can see the action going on, the bomb blast going on in Pakistan. हमारे लिए आम बात है. हम चैन अमल से सो रहे हैं. If that is what they call peace and tranquility, you can imagine what violence would actually mean for a nation like that.
Right, sir. And, how can India do better to raise this issue on the global platform? Our concentration at the moment seems to be more on the LAC and China. Do you think we should be doing more diplomatically or otherwise?
See, with regards to diplomatic talks, our external affairs ministry is very capable and they are doing a great job. Now, only with regards to China, that is where the only thing where I feel our diplomatic talks, our political talks are not satisfactory because it is not up to the mark, because action still prevails there and the borderline is not very clearly demarcated. With regards to Pakistan, we have done our bit. We have done all that we can. हमने उनके आगे दोस्ती का हाथ बढ़ाया, but what are they giving back in return? That's a nation which is harboring terrorism. Because they cannot do anything diplomatically, they cannot use military methods. That is the reason they send their military personnel, I would call them military personnel, in disguise and civil dress to India to take action over there in the form of militancy. The first nation ever where the Pakistan police and the military fight and the militants sit and watch fun. I mean, ridiculous. So what we can do is, I really wish India's efforts towards the UN would have been recognized. Till now, UN has not made us a permanent member. China is a permanent member over there, and India is the largest contributor to UN. Let me tell you that. We have been sending our troops to the UN peacekeeping force. We are doing all that we can. We have all the everything favoring us, but one thing that does not allow us is China. China puts its foot down. I'll give you an example of 9th March 2019, when there was this UN meeting, and there was this talk about Maulana Masood Azhar to be declared as a global terrorist. China puts its foot down. Now, it took us months to actually declare Maulana Masood Azhar a global terrorist. I have written an open letter after the Pulwama attacks on 15th February 2019 saying you truly are the true enemies of Islam. And it was an open letter addressed to Jaish-e-Mohammed, the terrorist outfit, which had over 10 million shares on social media. Even your channel had covered this letter very widely. In
right,
fact,
sir.